Well, it is in the forecast, and everyone from Buffalo is going to happily say, bring on that snow, baby. It is part of the identity for these fans as we are at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off
the seats are shoveled, the fans are ready for a snow game here in Buffalo. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And his first pass falls incomplete. Pride connected with Ejayr there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Motion man sent left. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. This is Thornton over the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Working on 2nd down. Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Mahomes throwing here on 2nd. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Play action, Mahomes. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. And that sets up an extremely difficult 3rd now at 17.
It's taken them a minute, hasn't it, Kate, to find some resistance, and hopefully that's the start of a consistent push they can have up front that really does prevent some of these longer drives as this game goes on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
take over first and 10. At their
Buffalo
own
offense to the
17-yard
line. Here's first and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Allen. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And a good gain here. 11 yards, it looks like. That's going to pick up a first. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Here's Cook. Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And that's going to be a Bills first down. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. Now, you want to get that century mark. That's a number that running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
Play action now with Allen. And that looked good for a moment, Brock, but the hit jars it free. That's going to bring up second.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On second down, Allen. Oh, this big guy is moving! And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid, a 34-yard effort. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, it's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark.
To kick off for Buffalo.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And he almost throws this away on the first snap of the drive. Put it into harm's way, and the pick is dropped. So they're going to see second down. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So it's second down coming up. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Second down, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And it's going to be first down, Chiefs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And before we could see a snap, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. And they'll get back to work as snow settles over our stadium. Walker on first down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
To the air on third and long. He gets it to Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
A gain of 11.
They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll send him over right. Here's Mahomes now. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
All right, the snow is back. Here we go, third down coming up. Off play action, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And it's going to be a first down as the stop is made, but not before they come through with a call on 3rd and 16.
First down.
Pretty solid half of football here, Kate, he's putting together, showing he is somebody that no matter what the elements throw at him, he's going to respond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 6.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end. Because it's going to be tight throws in the contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Back to throw, Mahomes. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. Ed Oliver. The second time they have brought him down on this series.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now it's Mahomes. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
If staying on schedule is important in good weather, it's more than important in this kind of mess. You get into those long-distance situations, so hard to find conversions.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And this is going to be enough to keep this drive going. They stopped him right after he made the catch, but not before he picked up 16 big yards. We'll talk about a clutch throw there on 4th down, Brock. Making a good play look even better coming in that moment and keeping this drive alive.
Yeah, your precision and accuracy always in this league have to be top-notch, but on 4th down, there is no margin for error.
Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
The tackle made at the
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing is Mahomes. No, he just dropped another. A lot of catches have gone through his hands in this game, Brock. That one brings up 4th down.
Both sides know the drops are going to be a factor in this game. You just kind of wish they'd come in less costly spots if you're the offense. That would have absolutely given them a shot for a 1st down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Ty Johnson now to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And give him the 1st down drop. Great results. That snap goes for 17. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Allen to throw. Target is there, but it is incomplete. Defender saying, not on my watch. Making a hit to force that to the ground. It's third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Allen. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So the pass interference flag sets him up fresh set of downs. First and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Rice, the motion man right. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him at the 33. Deon Walker. And now they're going to need some help. This is a 3rd and 18.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Look at this, a little reprieve from the snow as they get set up for this third down. Here's Mahomes. And no luck. That's incomplete, and that means it is fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Fourth and forever coming up. Mahomes to throw for it. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Touchdown, Buffalo!
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark, because this one is up and through.
Makes the score Bills 13, Chiefs 6. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. That's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Pistol now for Mahomes. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And that earns Kansas City the 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bills will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
Allen. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
At their own 43-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. One final shot before the half. Absolutely fires this one right side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Allen setting up play action. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Buffalo.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now run by Cook. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here he goes, third and long. Got his man. Shakir has it. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's going to give the Bills the first down.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved at the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and then a huge burst for a chunk run.
Allen on the play action. That one connects, and he gets home. Touchdown, Buffalo. DJ Moore capping a 7-play scoring drive.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Going after from Bass, he's up and good. And they now lead by 14 points.
Bills 20, Chiefs 6. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Here's Mahomes now. And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. Big play before they get to him. That one's going to pick up about 23. And that's going to give the Chiefs a first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
All set now, first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Back to throw, Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Mahomes pass intercepted.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
The running back gets it on the draw. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4.
Mark down back at his
Sometimes
own 4-yard
the surprises
line.
work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
On second down, Allen. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. How about the big fella in the middle coming through? Get out of his way, disrupting everything. How about that?
Why am I picturing some household, I don't know where, but a mom and dad, an aunt and uncle, an old coach, somebody celebrating because that defensive tackle just made his name known. They eat double teams. They gobble up people at the line of scrimmage. Not often do they make the headlines. Not often do they get to score, but the big fella just did.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The ball carrier brought down at the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Throwing here, Allen. And it's off his hands and incomplete, so an opportunity unfulfilled on that 2nd down. That means it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
3rd and long for him here. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Bass's kick is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
It depends on the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Rice, the motion man right. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up 2nd down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but in what gets really tough right here in game action.
Working on 2nd down. Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Chiefs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43. Now they send their back in motion right. Throwing is Mahomes. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dorian Williams makes the play.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our third quarter. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here as they try to close this out. All right, we're back, Brock, and it is second down as we kick off our final quarter. Now Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. Still going inside the 35. He could do it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Bills.
Bass on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they stretch their lead to 22.
30, Chiefs 8. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Remigio with the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down. Well, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense has been doing their job.
On second down, here's Mahomes. He beams one deep right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Bills take over.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
26-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. It is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
A loss of 2.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Throwing on second, here's Allen. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. The LSU rookie with the pick. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air, Mahomes. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. Second time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's second down.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Play action, Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills have it once again after yet another interception.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Allen to throw. That's complete to Coleman out left. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that 1st down too.
A gain of 15 yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Allen setting up to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll throw 3rd and long. As he's brought in by Coleman. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he could have a free play here. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Here's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the 1st.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They'll run it with Cook. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
He and this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work, and what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
1st down and goal to go.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Counter give here to Davis. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Second down throw for Allen. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Incomplete.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Much like they have throughout this entire game, Brock, the opportunities to score just keep arriving, and that lead just keeps growing.
Just the best part of team sports, right? One side feeds the other side, that feeds the other side, and it's just an...
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Remigio with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Rice, the motion man right. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. We do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Allen looking to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Mahomes throwing here on 2nd. And that's incomplete. They have kept faith in him, but the drops piling up now in this game, Brock. The latest makes it 3rd down.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because it's been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Got to hurry this to the line.
Bradley Chubb on the tackle. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
And they'll throw this instead, try to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. And it's incomplete as they took every chance that they had, Brock, but goal to go comes up empty. That's a turnover on downs. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a shot deep here. And that should have been another one. Almost came through with another interception, but this time the turnover's dropped.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. They're going to pass it here. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Hits his running back. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Right back to Cook they go. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. This is Cook. And he's going to be stopped less than a yard from the end zone. Man, excitement all the way to the end. No time left. 0's on the clock. This game's over. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. Well, Brock, when it comes down to it, never an easy task trying to knock off a team inside their own building, right? You really see them come out with just a different kind of energy.
It's what every player